Hi, I'm here today with Ben Riggs, who is a writer and an editor who's worked a lot in the healthcare space. And he's also a writing coach, and he's going to share with us one of his favorite exercises. So, hi, Ben. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Ann, thanks for having me.
So, do you want to just describe in a sentence or two the kind of writing or coaching that you do with people?
Sure. So I love writing and editing, primarily feature writing. So within healthcare, that's patient stories and physician profiles, but really anything that's consumer facing, to say the least. And then there's a lot of similarity and carryover with writing coaching, where really I'm just trying to work with writers who are at the intersection of using plain language and storytelling as they write in the public interest.
Fantastic, fantastic. Public writing, as per Roy
Public
Peter
writing.
Clark,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Yep.
Yes, precisely. All right. So you have done the exercises in the writer's voice. Is there one that has stuck with you as being particularly interesting?
Absolutely. I loved them all, but one that stuck out to me was the three adjectives exercise.
Great. So for those who don't know it, I'll just recap quickly. You choose the three adjectives you would like to embody in your writing, and then you take one of them and you decide to just write to the absurd extreme with that adjective and see what happens. So tell me about what that was like for you.
I would be fooling myself or lying on record if I said I nailed it right away with the three adjectives. Even just sitting down to think about them was a good little pre-writing exercise, to get me to ask the question, how do I really want to sound on the page?
Yeah.
And I think that that was a really important exercise in context of the writer's voice because, as you talk about it in the book and elsewhere, a lot of people are familiar with the idea of brand voice and even style guides, not to confuse the two. But I think that conversation tends to be lost when we talk about writing craft. And so thinking about those adjectives is really great as a reminder of one, it's not just what I'm putting on the page, it's how I'm hoping to sound, as I'm sharing what's important to me or what's hopefully important to this consumer. Um, and so the three that I ended up landing on that gave me this kind of existential fit almost. It felt like me. They were empathetic, quippy, and focused.
Quippy. That's lovely. I love the idea of being quippy. I think it's so useful for all of us to do this three adjective exercise. And as you point out, they may change over time or they may change
Mhm.
with projects. But even if you're not doing the overall writing exercise, think about what three adjectives you really would like to own in your own writing. And I think it will sharpen your perspective on your voice. So thank you, Ben. Thanks for sharing your adjectives with us and how this landed with you. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Ann.